it's good.
As a Korean, I have this before, and I've been in America for 2 years now. But cinnamon crunch is my favorite cereal. Very, very good.
I think Tyler's about to pull me on Red Dead.
Thank you, Ian. Thank you for your input. Ladies and gentlemen, today we are ranking the best and the worst cereals known all time by yours truly, Nickfeed. That's right, Nickfeed here, giving his opinion on cereals, because Nickfeed's opinion is always right. We all know that. We all know it's true. Let's get it, okay? So here we have our tier list. Today we're joined by Drake and Nathan. They're going to be giving their opinions too on the cereal and just be chiming in, here and there. Say hello, gentlemen.
Hello, gentlemen.
Oh, Ian's also here. I forgot to point that out. What's up, Ian?
Oh my god.
All right, so the first cereal we have, dude, Apple Jacks. All right, I've had this a lot as a child. This cereal, it's a solid. It's good, not bad, but it doesn't really have something that sticks out of it. So I'd probably put it C, like upper C, probably like near B. All right, Boo Berries. I've never had these in my life, dude. So have you guys ever had Boo Berries?
Nope.
No? Okay, good. Okay, regular Captain Crunch. All right, this is also kind of C tier. It's kind of all D. This is like lower C tier though. It's kind of near D. Nothing too good about it. It's just like kind of plain, kind of boring, but it's like a little sugary. So, I mean, you get that out of it. Now we have the Captain Crunch Berries. Now this, on the other hand, having a little bit of berries in there kind of like spices it up. I think that's a solid B, dude. The berries really tops it off, dude. It kind of it's a mix of kind of like fruitiness, sugary fruitiness with just the bland little flakes in there. What do you guys think?
Solid.
Solid.
Personally, I would put it at an A.
You put it an A? Okay, that's actually it's like upper B, I think.
Yeah, it's pretty upper B.
I could probably move it later, especially with the rest of the cereals we're going through. It's B, or it's a solid upper B, like B plus. I gave it like an 88 or 89. Sprinkled Donut Crunch. Have you guys ever had this Captain Crunch Sprinkled Donut Crunch?
Don't even know what that is.
Yeah,
I remember
the hell is
seeing
that?
that.
Now we have the Oops All Berries Captain Crunch, dude.
Never had it.
I've had it. It's a little too much.
Okay.
I'd say it's a little better than the original Captain Crunch, but not as good as the Captain Crunch berries, because it's all berries. It's all super sugary fruity. So it'd be like a lower B kind of C. I'd give it a B, honestly, but it's just so sugary. I could my arteries are clogging. The one time I ate, I thought I was gonna have a heart attack. Peanut Butter Crunch, dude. This is a wannabe Reese's Puffs. I tried it. I had average expectations for it. It tasted so bad. It doesn't even taste like peanut butter, dude. Drake, you've never had it?
I've had it.
You've had it. It wasn't that good. No, I'd give it a D. It's not F. It wasn't terrible, but it's just I couldn't even finish the box. It just wasn't even that good, dude. Cheerios, dude. Everyone knows the classic Cheerios, dude. Pretty good, man. This is a solid B. Not as good as Honey Nut. No, is Honey Nut on here? Yeah, honey. Okay, so regular Cheerios, solid B. Everyone knows it. Everyone loves it. I wouldn't say love it, but it's pretty good. Pretty good for you. Apparently, it helps lowers cholesterol. But Honey Nut Cheerios, on the other hand, where's that bad boy at? Where's it at? Here it is. We're putting this bad boy at A, dude. You can never go wrong with a nice bowl of Honey Nut Cheerios.
I don't know, man. It's pretty good. I think it's an S tier.
You think it's an S? Ooh. It's actually, I think there's not a single person that doesn't like Honey Nut Cheerios. I've had it all my life. It's good. It's healthy. Not sugary. It's just freaking solid.
I love it.
I think Cheerios is going to be our first S, dude. It's like A borderline. I'm going to leave it on A. It's like an A plus, dude. I'm not sure if it's to S, but I'm pretty sure I'll probably move it later to S. But I'd give it an A for now. Chocolate Cheerios. Now, this is also an A. This is also an A. It's also not really that sugary type beet chocolate, It's like regular Cheerios, but, kind of chocolatey, It's all right. It's not the best. It's not as good as Honey Nut, I think. I think they just stick with the Honey Nut department, stay away from the chocolate. I've never had Frosted Cheerios, though. Have you guys ever had this?
No.
No. Rice Chex, D. It's nothing special at all. It's
Unless you're
so
making
boring.
Rice Krispies.
Unless you're making Rice Krispies or Puppy Chow or Muddy, whatever you call that shit. Unless you're putting in like Chex Mix or whatever, puppy chow. Yeah, it is balling. But the cereal itself, so boring. Like if you have it without sugar, it's the equivalent of having like a Popeye's biscuit with no drink, dude. It's so like, it'll like suck up the milk to make it somehow dry, even though you're having milk with it. It's so dry. I've never had the blueberry Chex, cinnamon Chex. I've also never had Chips Ahoy. What is this, dude? Have you guys ever had the Chips Ahoy? You have? What do you think of it?
I would say it's a solid D.
Solid D?
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
Why
is that?
What is this? It was really good as a kid. Chips Ahoy now. But like as you get older, you realize how bad it is and how garbage it is.
Yeah, I'm the same way with like Cookie Crisps. All right, but we'll get back to that. Have you guys ever had Kellogg's Cinnabon?
Yes, that is a solid, probably B.
B? Oh, what does it? What it taste like?
It's literally just like a cinnamon roll.
Oh, I actually need to get them now. I've never seen them in like the grocery stores. Cinnamon Toast Crunch, obvious S, dude. S. So good. I don't know what kind of magical shit they put in that. It is so freaking good.
It's good.
As a Korean, I have this before, and I've been in America for 2 years now. But Cinnamon Crunch is my favorite cereal. Very, very good.
I think Kelly's about to pull me on Red Dead.
Thank you, Ian. Thank you for your input. So we got Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I love the commercials when they would just like fucking start eating each other in a bowl. It always got me hyped to eat Cinnamon Toast Crunch. I have no clue why.
Dry or wet, it's still good.
Facts, dude. Oh my god. Cocoa Puffs. Ooh. I'd say A. That's what I'm thinking. I think sometimes it's a little too chocolatey.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. I get it. That's their brand. Like they want to make it super chocolatey, but like sometimes it's just too much. Cookie Crisp, dude. This shit used to slap as a kid, but I had it like a year ago, and it was just like
it's like Chips Ahoy.
yeah, it's like Chips Ahoy. It just loses its thing, dude. Once you like grow up, I don't know what happened to it. It's just not the same anymore. Corn Flakes. Now this.
Oh, that's gotta be like a C or a B.
I'd say it's a C, man. I'd say it's a solid C. It's pretty bland, but it's like you can't go wrong with it. You just can't go wrong with it. It's not bad for you. Yes, sir. It does got that fiber in it. It's very good. Very good. It's like it's like one of the classics. And it's kind of like Honey Nut Cheerios, but like not as good. But it's still like everyone could probably eat it.
Yeah.
Pops, dude. Have you guys ever had Pops?
I had Pops maybe once or twice.
Same. I can't really remember it though.
I just remember the commercials of all the little Pops having like a war.
Oh yes, dude. Now that's putting in mind. I think I'd put it as like a C or a D. It wasn't as bad as like Captain Crunch peanut butter, but at the same time, it was like I think I'm gonna put a D. It wasn't really that good.
Yeah.
Not that I remember. Count Chocula, dude. For how like
Had it.
I've never had it either. My dad's like, oh yeah, and the Frankenberries. Oh, those are my favorite. I'm like, I've never had it.
Yeah,
Never had
nice.
Count Chocula. Cracklin Oat Bran, dude. Who's had this? I've never had Cracklin Oat Bran. Eggo maple syrup, dude.
That sounds disgusting.
It does. Okay, I haven't had it, but people have said it's fire. Some people said it's fire. Other people said it's complete garbage. I've never had Frankenberries either.
Never.
French Toast Crunch, French Toast Crunch is a B, I think. It's not as good as Cinnamon Toast Crunch, but it's like still pretty solid. It's like it tastes like French toast, but the milk kind of like It doesn't mix well with. It's better dry, but at the same time, when it's dry, it would still be like a really low A. So I'd probably put it B. Fruit Loops. Oh, S.
I don't know. Dude, Fruit Loops is like.
I would agree. Fruit Loops is S, dude. They hit different when you're at like a fucking hotel in the morning. You have like a soccer tournament or something. You just wake up, you go down to the lobby, you just like pour a little thing of fucking Fruit Loops, put it in the milk. Oh my god, that would hit different. And it's still just good, dude. It's pretty sugary, not made for everyone, but I think it's a solid S. I've had it all throughout my childhood. I have an occasional bowl to this day, and I can't go wrong with it. I'd give it an S, dude. Frosted Flakes. Now this thing, okay, this is, I'd give it a C or a B. I think I'm gonna give it, personally, I'm giving it a B. Because hear me out. This cereal is good in the morning. When you're like, I'm a breakfast eater, all right? I eat breakfast, all right? It's not as good as like in the afternoon or like a midnight cereal, you know? If you ever had like a midnight craving, I've never had a midnight craving for Frosted Flakes. But you know what? I can't go wrong with it in the morning. It's a good breakfast cereal, but it's not too good, but it's definitely not bad, I'll tell you that. Frosted Mini Wheats, dude.
Ew, no.
Absolutely F. I have no clue, dude. I actually tried them once, and I was like, dude, what is this? It looked so much better than what it actually, like, oh my god. It was just bad. It was just so bad. The Frosted tastes like glue, and the wheat tasted like cardboard. It was glued cardboard in milk. Golden Grams. Okay, these, good at first, but I would get so sick of them so fast, dude. They're good for your first bite or for your first bolt, but then they would just like kind of, you wouldn't really want to have them for the next month. So I'd put them I'd put it at a C. It's good the first couple times you have it, but then the next time you have them, nope. What the hell is Gorilla Munch?
Never heard it.
Never heard of Gorilla Munch in my life, dude. It's pretty epic because it's a monkey, but it's a gorilla, dude. But still, I haven't had it. Honey Bunches of Oats. That's a D. I don't really like them, but they're not as bad as like freaking Frosted Mini Wheats. They're edible. They're good for you, but I just don't recommend them, dude. Honeycombs. These are also, I like them, but at the same time, when they're dry, yeah. Kicks. Very bland, very boring, also D. Crave cereal. S. That is my favorite cereal of all time, dude. I'd go into cardiac arrest every time I eat it. It's so sugary and so bad for you, but it's so goddamn good. Cinnamon Life, C. Or B. It's actually pretty good. It's good for you, and it also tastes pretty well, but it gets so fast, dude. Original Life, I actually never had the Original Life, so I don't know how that would taste. What is Lucio O's? That has to be a joke. There's this literally the dude from Overwatch. There's no way this is an actual cereal. Lucky Charms, S. No other way to put it. And Lucky Charms is the best midnight cereal. If you're craving cereal at midnight, Lucky Charms is the way to go. I literally have 2 bowls. There's not a single time I went to get cereal at midnight and I was like, oh, I'll have Lucky Charms. I'll just have 1 bowl. No, I always had a refill. I don't know why. It just hits so good at night. Nutter Butter cereal. You ever had that?
Yes, I would put that as a solid A or B.
A or B?
The only reason why it's not an S tier is because it cuts the roof of my mouth really bad.
Oh, ouch, dude. That's definitely B then. That's a downfall of many cereals. Oreo O's.
It's the exact same thing in Nutter Butter. Cuts the shit out of the roof of my mouth.
Cocoa Pebbles, A. These are the best, like the Pebble type cocoa cereal. I know it's like Cocoa Krispies, not as good. I think the Cocoa Pebbles flakes and the chocolate is like perfect. It's so good. Fruity Pebbles, I'd give a B. These surprisingly got soggier faster than Cocoa Pebbles, but like they were definitely an S tier, like an above S tier when I was a child. I always wanted Fruity Pebbles, but like now, just not as good, dude. Just not as good. Raisin Bran.
Never had it.
F. So bad. Raisin Bran Crunch, never had. Reese's Puffs, dude. A. Oh. S, you're right. Yeah, no. I take it back. S. It's so sugary. It's literally candy for breakfast, but it's so good. It's so good, dude. Rice Krispies C. It's cool and all. It's pretty boring though. I'm not gonna lie. Like cool, it snap crackles and pops in your cereal, but it's just boring. Cocoa Krispies. I think they're better than Rice Krispies, but they're not as good as Cocoa Pebbles though. The Krispies texture is not as good as the Pebble texture. I'll tell you that. Sour Patch cereal. Never had. Special K Original, D. Very, very boring. Special K, what is this, protein? I can't read. I think it's like, it's like fruit and berries. I never had that one. Mini Wheats, I don't even know what, I can't even read that. Never had it though. I've only had the original Frosted Mini Wheats. Trix, F. It's literally the placebo effect. It's literally, like, I swear to God, as a child, they were like the fruitiest freaking thing in the book. Now, it literally tastes like Kicks, but clickbait. It's just clickbait.
That's holding it now is the commercials.
Right. Silly Rabbit. Tricks are for kids, dude. Come on now. You ever had Waffle Crisps?
Waffle Crisps?
Yeah.
No.
Neither have I. Wheaties. This is a Frosted Flakes, but more boring. D. Oop, not F. It's a D. Like, there's no way I would just like eat Wheaties just like by itself. I'd have to be mentally insane to do that. All right, now we gotta make some corrections if we're gonna move stuff around. We got 5 S tiers and 3 F tiers. What are we moving around here? Because I feel like there's a good debate on which should be placed where. I'm really debating the Honey Nut Cheerios going to S tier.
Yeah.
Really am.
Yeah.
It bothers me just being an A tier. I think I'm gonna put it in S tier, honestly. You just can't go wrong with them, and they're just good for you. I think I'm gonna put Captain Crunch Berries in A as well now, because it's just a solid cereal, dude. Almost. It's just good. Oops, All Berries is still gonna be B though. What else should we move around? I think that's good, dude.
Yeah. I think it's a pretty solid list.
Very, very solid indeed. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I know there's a lot of cereal on here that we've never had, but ignoring that, these are the official Nickfeed certified cereals to get. S tiers, A tiers, B tier, C tier, D tier, F, whatever. It's Nickfeed's opinion, and like 99.89% of the time, Nickfeed's opinion is always correct. Now, let me know if you guys have ever had any of these cereals, dude. You got to give me a rating down in the comment section. But anyway, here we have it, the official Nickfeed cereal tier list.